it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bump into your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass.
Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie Podcast. I'm your host, Charlie Perry, along with my guest, Adam Soares from CookedUSA. That's COOKEDUSA. My man is, he started a business, clothing line. He's doing his thing, and I'm very proud of him, loving what he's doing, and I'm glad he's here. What's up, Adam?
What's up, Charlie? Let's start off with this. I think today it should be called the Really Cooked Charlie Show.
All right.
Podcast.
It's all good, man. As long as people are listening and hearing what you got to say, I got to say, it's all good, man. So you've been doing a couple of things, but I like this. I like your logo. Definitely like it. The gear. The only mistake I made is that I should have got a T-shirt before the show so I could be wearing it.
I got you on a T-shirt.
I'm actually wearing mine today, and I rarely wear these, but anyways, what's up, Mike? Mike's Mail's on the line again. Good evening. Always supporting the Really Charlie Podcast. I love it. Comments are coming in. Please feel free to watch us live here on Facebook, Anchor, Spotify, YouTube. You can get a live feed from the YouTube channel, Really Charlie. And also, Adam has his own YouTube channel, which is Old Boy Adam. That's old, like Old English, OLE. Check him out. He's got some videos up there, and interact with him when he's on there, man. Chop it up with him. All right. So what inspired you for this, the clothing line? What happened,
So I had the clothing line idea for a while, since like 09.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cooked was like one of me and my people always say Cooked. It's really popular in New Bedford.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody just cooked, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I figured like it's like one of those names that roll off the tongue, like a Supreme, a Bape, if anybody that knows about the clothing know, like, it's that, like, Jordan, Nike, it's that name. So to me, Cooked rolls off the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
The Duck is, everybody knows me as Ducky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why when a lot of people say, "Oh, you slick," like with your logo is Cooked with the duck on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that, so I incorporated like my childhood nickname into my clothing brand.
That's nice.
So. And like you always said the word cooked, so I felt like let's go with it. Like I know right now, I'm in the process of like not doing so much of duck smoking, because I did a couple loads of smoking. I don't want people thinking it's just a smoking brand. This brand's for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So tell me something. It's a Really Charlie moment here. You got all kinds of gear, hats, T-shirts, hoodies. What else do you have?
Oh, my girl does the artwork. I don't know if anybody can see. This is
yeah, nice, real nice.
So I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do kind of like everything.
Everything.
As far as everything, like
so
there's not gonna be one outlet you can't get cooked from. It's gonna be for, like I said, this brand is for everybody.
So you're everything, meaning clothes,
merchandise. I'm gonna do cups, plates, everything. I'm going 100%.
How do you put the word cook? How do you put the word cooked on a thong?
I'll fit it on there. Hey, they do a Victoria's Secret.
That's it, man. So at some point you were doing food and stuff like that, right?
I was doing the food thing. It was doing actually very well. Like obviously, like doing it from the house, but me and a friend of mine, sometimes you can't mix friendship and business. And like, I wasn't the one cooking; he was the one that was cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, things just didn't work out. So I
Yeah.
just stopped there. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
like,
never.
I was like you can't, like you say, you can't mix business and friendship.
Yeah. Never say never. You know, you never know what will happen. You know, maybe something will come back. You know, and y'all can try to do it again. But sometimes, it's hard to do things just like you're saying. Business got to be business, and if you're doing it solo, that's good. You start mixing friendships in it, it could go sour, or even family. So the all right. So you got an Instagram page, right?
Yeah, it's my personal is Old Boy Adam.
Yep.
Same thing. It's spelled that's going across, and Cook USA is my page for the brand.
Good. And you do all this online, all online orders, or you keep it local? What do you do?
Right now, I'm doing local. My brother-in-law is actually helping me build a website right now. I'm trying to go a really professional website, and I'm gonna have a lot of the pictures I took. I took myself, or I had my girlfriend take them. But I'm gonna do professional photos on my next couple of drops. I got a sweatsuit drop in before Valentine's Day,
Good.
so it's gonna be a little nice little suit. Anybody could just check on my page. You can see it.
I'm gonna check it out, man. I'll walk around with that cooked gear, I'll be walking around,
This
check.
is the brand for New Bedford. I'm telling
That's
you.
it.
This is what, like, when people see this brand, they know it's New Bedford from anywhere. Like, I lived in Louisiana, Omaha, Nebraska. Like, I've traveled a little bit. So like, and I have people out there wearing it, but where it's originated, it's coming from is New Bedford.
Good. Nice to know. The so it's you, your girl, you guys are mainly doing everything, pushing everything.
Literally.
So we what we got to do is we got to make sure that we share things that you have on the Really Charlie podcast, on the Really Charlie Facebook page, just to get to another audience, and so I'm gonna do that for you. And
Thank
feel
you. I
free
appreciate it.
if you're posting anything on social media, then just tag me on it, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, that way I can put it out there also.
Oh, thank you.
So, hey man, who's the better cook in your house, in your family, Valdi or you?
Oh, Valdita all the way.
You
All
know,
the way. He might be
he's
almost the best cook in the family. Almost.
almost, yeah.
Nobody could touch my mother's cooking in the family, but
Yeah, he's. You got, you know what? if if I was around your family more often, I'd be really a fat, a fat dude. I was almost gonna
yeah.
swear, but
Hey, but you've been around my family long enough. It's just hard to tell because everybody cooks so good.
Oh, they do. Sharon Tatro says, "Where can I buy?" So I'll
You
let
just
you answer that.
you can add me on my page, on my Facebook page here, or Cooked USA, and if you're local, I'll bring it right to you.
She's local, so right downtown New Bedford, you can find her. So, all right, Sharon, thank you.
Thank you for appreciating, and everybody that's watching this, follow my page and like this, and whoever all the likes, I'll add up all the likes and go through them, and I'm gonna put it in a little raffle, and I'm gonna give away some merch.
All right, let me see. Let me just bring it. You got your own personal profile, right? So,
Yep.
but there was another one, and that said
Yeah.
Adam Soares what? Clothing?
I have the Cooked USA page too on Facebook.
Okay. All right. Let me try to bring that up here. Cooked USA.
Yep, spell it just like I was scrolling through.
Cheech and Chong would have been proud of you, brother.
I know. But everybody cooked in their own way,
That's it, man. All right, let me all right, so they can find that Cooked USA. sharing. There is pictures of it, of some of his items. Just go on his page. Um, I would like to post the pictures, but right now we're going live through my laptop, so things are a little limited. And all right. So here's another question from Cheryl Norwood. She says, "How could you order?" She lives in Springfield, Mass.
So right now, I don't have like a website to order from, but what I usually do for people that order, I send over to like Nebraska, Louisiana, Virginia, Washington D.C. If you want to order, just you could ask me what I have. Right now, I have limited quantities and stuff, but you could do like Venmo, and I'm just getting my PayPal set up too, and then I'll ship it to you, give you the tracking number, and on the way it goes.
Good.
But I'm really, in a couple months, my website should be out. I'm like trying to make this perfect. Like this ain't no I'm not, at the end of the day, this is gonna be worldwide. Everybody's gonna be wearing Cooked in the next couple of years. That's gonna be everywhere. Trust me.
Shoot, don't spread it out to years. You can do this year if you want, man. Especially, everybody's kind of strapped and we ain't being mobilized as we used to. Everybody's kind of chilling out, doing their thing. So as you're sitting around after work, whatever, just start pushing your merchandise or do something. Work on it.
And that's how I do it. And my main goal is try to make it affordable for everybody. Like I want to really help out. My main goal too is like a lot of these clothing brands are expensive, especially for kids that are in high school, middle school, and parents. You know how it is. A lot of people strapped for cash. We're in tough times right now, so I want to make it affordable where you can dress and you can look good for a good price, and it's a good brand. All my clothes is good quality, and whoever bought clothes for me can vouch for me. I have no bad reviews on this stuff, and
that's nice.
I can't even hold on to stuff. Everybody hits me, oh, the quality and the price. I can't believe.
It's nice.
So like,
that's good.
I'm just like, I want to be like, my whole goal is to like still give back to my community because I know where I came from. So I don't want everybody. I could go and sell a suit for $200, but you can get a full suit for me for $100, good quality, and that's guaranteed. It'll feel like you're wearing a Nike Tech suit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And like my stuff's guaranteed wash and ain't gonna shrink. Like, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely.
This ain't no cheap. This ain't no. I put hard work into this, and I want everybody to feel good quality clothing, get it for a good price.
Good. I'll definitely get me a T-shirt or two very, very soon, probably this week. Let me straighten out this camera here. So I everything I usually do, I try to keep it local. If I need something done, I try to find a local business and see what they can do for me, and it's the one thing I like is that you are, I know you're a good person. And everything that you're saying here is definitely true 100, and so we got to definitely push this as much as we can.
And like I get all the clothes done locally too.
Oh, nice.
From Commonwealth Printing in the
Good.
South End. So
Good.
all the stuff's I'm trying to keep it New Bedford. Like I want whoever my photographer is from New Bedford. The people that give me do my clothing and printing on it is from New Bedford. So like I love my city, and like our city has so much talent when it comes to music, clothing, poetry, just talent, just sports, whatever. Like, and it's beautiful to see. Like, especially I'll shout out my generation. I'm not cutting off the older heads or the younger kids, but my generation right now, we got New Bedford on stranglehold, and we pushing the city. Like there's so much brands, and people open up their little restaurants, shake shops. It's sneakers, like little sneaker store boutiques. It's like, it's beautiful to see.
Hey, did you check out the new CD from Reality?
I haven't.
Oh man, got to do it. You got to check it out, man. It's actually on my page. I shared it on the
I'm
Really
definitely
Charlie.
gonna check it out.
Yeah, they're definitely throwing out some lyrics, and I'm loving it. My former guests, they're really doing their thing, and I love it because it's only been a few months they talked about it, and here we are. They're on Spotify. They're doing their thing. SoundCloud, and it's cool.
Oh, definitely,
All right.
definitely.
So since it's Black History Month, do all Black people get a discount?
Huh?
Since it's Black History Month, do all Black people get a discount?
Man, they just buy the gear, the shirt, the clothes are already discounted. But I love my Black people. It's Black History. Support Black businesses. How about that?
All right. So we'll give it back to you.
No, but definitely, I'm definitely gonna be working on more discount prices. I'm still like, it's just my stuff goes away, so like I'm moving it so fast that I can't keep my hands on it right now.
Yeah.
I didn't like when I like started doing this and over the summer, like I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Came up with the logo, put the logo on a shirt, and posted it.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe in like a day, I'm getting hit up on Snap, Instagram. Yo, I need a shirt. I need a shirt. I need a shirt. And then it just took off, and I was like, "Oh, this is it." Like what I envisioned when I was a 19-year-old kid is what's really coming to life, and I'm happy that so many people supported Cook, man. It's like, it's like special. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice. Wait until later when you're on YouTube and you're checking out yourself on YouTube. You know, you're like on that 55-inch. You know, you say, "I'm a star. I'm a star."
I know. Oh, before we keep on going this interview,
yep.
You know how I do my Cape Verdean president skit, which I haven't did in a while.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back soon. But a message from the Cape Verdean. This is a message from the Cape Verdean president. He'll be back. But Charlie, you need to tell these people it's not Manchupa, it's Kachoopa.
Kachoopa,
like,
man.
I'm sorry.
Nobody's listening to me. I'm trying to tell them, look.
It's Kachoopa. Like
if people from Cape Verde, Cabo Verde, are telling you Kachoopa, that's what it is. Yeah, Manchupa. Guess what? I was saying it wrong for a long time, but you know, it took my good son-in-law, Valdi Korea, tell me the facts, you know. And what am I gonna do? He never lied to me before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he never lied to me before. It's Kachoopa, you know. But I love that argument. That's the easiest thing to start an argument anywhere, man. We're around our people. You just say Manchupa, Kachoopa.
And when I did those Cape Verdean president skit, it was like a big so I was on this Cape Verdean page, and then obviously shout out to everybody that's conveyed in Cape Verde and that represents Cape Verde, because we are a small island, and you know what, we all cousins. but it's Kachoopa, and people were going back and forth like, I learned Manchup. Yeah, because you guys came up with these words that I never heard of. Manchup. It ain't Manchup. It's Kachoopa. The president will be back live soon, and he's gonna put the belt to y'all.
Hey, my wife Michelle, she makes up words all the time, man. She says, and I'm like, where'd you get that Creole from, man? She's making up all kinds of words, you know.
But it's all good in love. It's everybody trying to you know what I'm saying? I think they support, but it's Kachoopa. Anybody want to go? Anybody want to go battle with me with that? I'll take that to the grave, Charlie.
That's it, man. I love it. I love that argument. You know, people wasn't you know, they'd be on you know, the CV sites and all that, and arguing that point all the time, and I wanted to argue it on the podcast. You know, I want to have like 6 people on it, just going back and forth, you know, and but no one was budging, man. Nobody was budging.
Yeah, they're so stuck in their ways, and they get a couple places that still say Manchup. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of places it's Kachoopa.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know it. I know people ain't gonna budge. I got a couple of friends that be like Manchup. I'm like, nope, it's Kachoopa. If you want to eat, it's Kachoopa.
Yeah, that's it. Valdi says the same thing. You want anything, you gotta say Kachoopa.
Oh, actually, shout out to my cousin Valdi with his cooking right now, doing his little business, Tata Linda. And if you need a crib, go to Valdi. If you need a business phone, I love it's good to see, especially I love all my cousins, and they're all doing well, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's it, man. I'm gonna start calling Valdi Wall Street, man. He's into everything, man.
Man, that man, he get into it.
Yeah, he don't slow down, and that's good.
That's good. Hey, you gotta You gotta strive for greatness, like LeBron said. So
Yep.
we just gotta keep on. We just gotta keep on striving, man.
That's it. Sharon Tatro said she liked your page. How about the sweatpants with Cook down the leg? So Sharon's
I'm gonna be
local,
having.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more different sweatpants. I don't know if I have the suit that's about to drop for Valentine's. So I'm doing it for Valentine. It's a Valentine's Day one.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a couple days ago. It's gonna be a couple days before Valentine's in that suit, and then I'll probably do one more suit. Don't anybody take me. I might do another suit, but I'm actually working on my kids line, cooked for kids. Well, cooked kids, and that's gonna be for like I'm gonna have anywhere from like toddler clothing to young kids elementary school, and it's not gonna be nothing smoking, nothing. It's just gonna be my logos with just kids on them. Nothing your kids can wear to school. It's crazy because I did a couple events. Shout out Mass Collective. Zodix, he's another clothing brand. He's actually does a little pop-up event for local businesses, and which is awesome. I might not be able to make it this week. That's upcoming. So anybody want to go check out merch? Anybody? It's all local businesses. Go to Fisherman's Club this Sunday from like 2 to 6, and there's gonna be all local businesses in there.
That's nice. That's real nice.
I'm working on doing things for the kids and doing like a kids line because I want to be everything, and I'll be doing stuff for the women too. I'm just trying to really work out what I want to do for the women. You know, I want to keep it comfortable. At the end of the day, it's not gonna be like it's just comfortable clothing.
This is what you do, man. You have like a cooked wine and sip or wine and paint thing, right? You invite it's only women only, right? And you just talk about clothing and just gather everything they're talking about, man. You have about 10 women in the room painting and sipping on some wine. They're gonna tell you the right stuff.
It's crazy. Me and my girl actually thought about doing a sip and paint because she's an artist.
Yeah.
So if anybody's into art, inspired by Kelsey, that's my girlfriend, and she's a really good artist. And if you guys looking for any custom commissions or any pieces, and she does all my artwork. We collab on the ideas, and she comes up with the artwork. She's very creative. If it wasn't for her, my brand wouldn't be as popping as it is right now.
Yep.
She comes up with a lot of creativity. I'm just pushing it. Yeah,
we could have added her, but you know what? She can always be a guest on the Really Charlie podcast and do her own show, you know. So you just let me know, and then we'll set it up. And yeah, man, I'm proud of you, man. Got to keep this up. Keep doing what you're doing.
And I'm happy, Charlie. This is dope for New Bedford too. Your podcast, and I seen you have all from the old school heads to the new school, the middle, whatever. Like you really putting off New Bedford on this podcast. That's just great to see. I hope we get to see more people from New Bedford with businesses or whatever. Just talk. I like it. Like chopping it up. Like
yeah.
It's like almost like barbershop. Almost like barbershop talk.
That's what I had. I had that barbershop segment. I just wanted everybody to kind of talk, you know. I did that for a little bit, and then it kind of died out, you know. Then I had the beauty salon, so the women can chop it up, you know. And but I'm just trying to do the right thing, give people their flowers while they're standing, you know. And don't let anybody. Everyone should get some praise, you know, whether it's a lot of praise or a little praise, but someone should get it. And that's what I try to do on this podcast, you know. Tomorrow we got, you know, Brian Rudolph. Friday I got mental health segment. I got that coming up.
Cool.
I got a couple of people. So this whole month, you know, I got some musicians. I got a DJ. I got an author. Write some dynamite books, a lot of books. So, but today I got you, man, and that's nice. I was waiting for this. I was like all day waiting.
I know we talked about it like almost like when you first started to get on. It's like it's finally happening, and you ain't been nothing but a good dude to me. Even like back in the day when you were in school, you working. Yeah. Probably the realest police officer.
I tried, man. I tried.
You kept it 100. You was fair. Like
Yeah.
You did your thing. Like, very appreciative of having you, like, pretty much since knowing you since middle school.
Yep.
Just from seeing me in classes and crazy stuff.
It was all good, man. I had some fun time. That was kind of best time in my career is there at that school.
Mm-hmm.
The what was I gonna say? The when you and I talked about them coming on the podcast, that was at the earliest months, and the craziest thing is, like, I'm already over 182 episodes. So time's flying by, but it's just about 13 months since I've been doing it, and now it's getting to the point where I'm getting a lot of guests, a lot of requests, and I don't mind it. I could do this all the time. And want you to start listening to WNB1 Radio, man. A lot of hip hop. Me and my boy Russell Ramus, we play R&B on Tuesdays, but a lot of hip hop music, and when I'm on, I try to put some local artists on the air, just as long as it's the same genre that I'm doing, and every now and then I put some hip hop on there. And what I do is I try to bring that stuff to other DJs on WNB1 Radio. So, you talked about your generation and what they're doing, but those local artists that that are definitely doing the SoundCloud thing, Spotify, so on and so forth, turn them our way towards WNB1 Radio and
Definitely.
Me.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know a couple good artists out here too. Some talent.
Yeah, I mean, you get everything, old school dudes, the old heads, as you guys said, we used to put the stuff on cassettes and bootleg them from the trunk to the
radio.
backpack, we showed them that way, and y'all gotta do the same thing, to do with the CDs and just kind of get the word out,
Yeah, no, definitely.
So tell me something. You give your parents your gear, how do you feel when they're wearing your stuff, man?
Now, my parents ain't wearing it, they old school. Like they'll say, my mom's like, it's a cousin. Cooked, mad as he cooked. Making them beastiest man.
I love it.
Hey, before this other segment, I might have to bring the CV president out.
Yeah,
I might have to go grab him up real quick. At the end of this segment, he might have a little special message for everybody.
All right. I love it, man. That is funny, man. That's fit for TV, man. That stuff belongs on TV, man.
Mm-hmm. So definitely. Give a big shout out to my guy, Mr. Kuzet. Mm-hmm. He's the one that helped me push with that role. We talked a lot, and he's a really funny dude.
Yep.
And he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot of things with the comedy in this area, as far as New England as a whole.
That's good. Yeah. Let me see. Just want people to share this podcast, everyone. When you share your podcast,
share this podcast. Every share, you get entered to a giveaway. And my giveaways are fair. It's not like one of those giveaways they don't get. You will get your stuff. So share.
That's it, man. Everybody share this. Make sure it's public on your Facebook page. And so we can get the comments from your pages on this podcast. And even after we stop and stop with the podcast, the comments can continue, and I'll always monitor what's going on in different comments. Adam, if I see a question for you, I'll tag you and put that question in your direction, All right, this is a question I got for everybody, and I'm going to ask you, who would you like to see on the Really Charlie podcast?
Me?
You again?
Who? Oh no! Who?
Who would you like to see?
Honestly,
yeah.
This guy is probably he helped me get back into school and graduate.
Yep.
I would like to see Marky the Brito. Honestly,
Yeah. He's
doing it.
that's
I
my
feel like
boy, man.
he's trying to do his thing with the school, and we've had talks to like talk to kids, especially kids that like in that mode like I was when I was in high school. I dropped out. I dropped out twice. I went to school and then wasn't feeling it. Went back, just didn't listen. Got caught with the wrong crowd. And we talked a little bit. I know with COVID is tough, but definitely would like to see him like on it and talk about like we need to get New Bedford like. And this is one thing I want to bring up. Good thing you asked this because now I can get into this.
Sure.
Like New Bedford as a whole, we gotta get New Bedford high to back to what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know like it's tough times. We're going through COVID. I know it's hard for these kids, and like I just hear horror stories, and like I'm not like trying to, and like I want to be more involved. Actually, I talked to Marky maybe in the beginning of the year. Well, not beginning of the school year. And we talked about like trying to link up, but with COVID, it's tough, you know. But I
Sure
definitely
is.
like I want to like give like that's one of my goals too in my brand as far as like I want to get back to community and like really help these kids. Like I know what it is. Like I dropped out of high school. I went back to school 10 years later. 2018, I graduated. I was on
Yep.
the newspaper. I was on the newspaper crying.
Hey, you should, man. You
Front
should.
page. But
I
it felt
try
like an
to
accomplishment.
tell kids, you know, especially when they're in high school or preparing for high school, you only get high school once. You only get it once. Even if you, like in your case, you you dropped out and then you went later, but it's not the same. It's not the same experience.
No.
There's people that I had in high school that I haven't seen since I left high school. So you only get it once and you got to cherish it as much as you can. And I'm not saying that, you know, you dropping out and going back to school was a bad thing because you did it. It's something you did. It's a goal. It's something you did. You made it happen. And man, and you know what? You were proud of yourself because you were crying in the newspaper. Your parents are
Yeah.
proud of you. Everyone's proud of you when you do things like that.
I know.
So,
It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Right to go back. Did it. Marky helped me out. We figured out I didn't need to go back and get my GED. I had credits enough to graduate. I was pretty much a senior. So I dropped out pretty much the last year I had to be in school. Because it's just like it just got to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the pressure got to me. Like everything was just like coming at once. And you know how it is when you're 17, 8, you're just filled with hormones. Like everything's just going crazy. Like, and like it's crazy. Like all my friends graduated though. I was one of the only friends that I had that didn't graduate high school.
mm-hmm.
So like I'm going through everybody graduating. I missed grad. Yeah, I got to go to prom. I got to enjoy prom.
Yeah.
But I'm going through like seeing my friends all graduate, and like I wasn't just motivated. I was just getting caught up with the wrong crowd and just doing things I shouldn't be doing.
No,
but there's always that opportunity to go back and like I would love to just give back, especially for the kids that feel like they're gonna drop out of high school. Like, and if there's any parents on here having trouble with their kids as far as schooling, they could reach out to me and talk to me about that. I'm open to anything. I'm not just trying to push my clothing brand. Like I'm for my community. I'm for my community, and like I know it's like I dropped out of high school. You know,
the when you were in school, you had a couple of people, couple of teachers. You know, did you have Mr. Russell Ramus as your teacher?
I didn't have Russell. I don't think I had Russell. Who did I have? I'm trying to remember. Wow, I can't remember.
Yeah,
that's how much
right.
I wasn't paying attention in school. But I do have a teacher I remembered actually. He came on my job he came on my job and we chopped it up for a little bit. And Mr. DeRojas, he's actually the algebra teacher at Bev High right now. I had him at Vogue because I got kicked out of Vogue and went to Bev High. Nice. So like I was spiraling out of control. But I talked to him and he was like getting these kids and talking about doing getting them financially right and like stuff kids ain't learning in schools about these finances. And we talked it up and like definitely want to like work to teach these kids like I see over here Russell saying what upward bounds the answer Jordan Wild. I didn't even know they still did upward bounds.
Yeah,
but that's a good opportunity. And it's like I remember when I was like in middle school, they used to have like little. It wasn't just Upper Bound. They used to have like these little things for the community where like you'll work all summer, and then at the end of summer you get like a check. It won't be the biggest check, but you'll get like $800 for the 3 months of summer doing little jobs. And I feel like now that we got more small businesses, and maybe we can challenge our small businesses and try to do little summer programs for these kids.
Exactly.
Or like and like I wouldn't mind stepping into any class. Like I've already spoke about it. Like that's my goal, and I don't want to just do it for the benefit. I would love to help this whole community, this whole area as a whole, from Durfee, Brockton. Like I have a lot of good friends at Brockton. Like whatever height, like just to speak and like give out that story, because there's that kid that everybody's gonna push as an athlete.
Yeah,
the athlete. You know what I'm saying? But what about the kids that I just lost? Because I was lost. Like, you know,
it's true.
And like, and when you have what's it? Parents from a country, they don't know nothing about America. It's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. And let me see if I can do something for you here. Let's see here. Try to do something here. Hold on, Adam, 1 second. Trying to bring your video up here.
Oh. You can give people that one. Oh, Mr. Kuzet.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's me. All right. Hi, I'm Mr. Kuzet, and today we're going to be live with the CV president. He's going to be exposing these, what he refers to as Manchup Cape Verdeans. He's also going to be talking about how the coronavirus is clear from the islands of Cape Verde. But before we get into that, let's get into our sponsor.
Bon dia, guys. Welcome to Maria's Gabata. And we have plenty of deals going on today, like Macada, $2, tiene pompa café, $1.99. Can look, this just open, but $1 go see. Ben fast. Tiene sopa, cocktail cozinha, sopa, tiene que lead, tobacco, tiene que grow. Limit one per person. Put upon your tudo. And then
I want two.
Chama Gossin 508-888-9092. That's 508-888-9092. And don't forget your mask. Oh, it's me. Oh,
looks like me.
come on now.
I love it. Kachoopa Boulevard.
All right, and we're back. And make sure you go down to Maria's Cabinet, or Gabata, as they say, and get all the grocery needs that you need. So we're going to go right into the Cape Verdean president, who's going to be live right as we speak. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
Hello, gente, Merk. Jam Belly again. In você chama as coisas Manchup. In Jafra, você chama Manchup bes, você faz aquele bes. Jamba, me chama tu nia stropoli, para dar tu que gente chama Manchup kulot. Me tem que tip top lot, que se me dá pau, te dá show power, que tu ubi. Hey, dá onde que lot me show. Oh, it's me. Dá que lot, man. Me dá kulot também. Esse lot, se para tu que cool, de que gente chama as coisas Manchup. Hoje, me que brinca jogo mais. But then to chama que as coisas jag? Me que sabe de jag? Jag é jagacy. Mad gente, você tá que dá nem respeito em a country, em a terra, me que brinca com bo. Mas dá shoting, moço, dá shoting. Yeah. Mas shot para a cabeça dá dor. E bu gente chama as Manchup, porque nem crioulo. Me que quer me uber, me faz crioulo, me que você falou caberião, me que da porta. Esse é a mensagem. Misa bem, Jasmine e Astrop, Miss me dá tudo com pão, Miss me dá tudo com lot. Bom. Esse grog, eu vou querer esse grog também, vou tomar Maria's Gaveta, vou pôr tudo as coisas dentro da gaveta. Thank you.
Oh, that's gonna be lit on Spotify. Can't wait,
bro. Yo, shout out to you for doing that. I'm gonna be working on it soon. I just been so focused on the cook and work.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like my career and stuff. So I haven't got to do a couple videos, but that me and Mr. Kuz are definitely gonna be linking up for more videos. But you guys can definitely watch those videos. They're good, funny watches. It's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me. I got a, you know what I'm saying, personality, got a heart of gold, and just trying to make everybody laugh, be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is. The person that was at my year's give after, that's one of a good friend of mine's, Julius, we call him Caesar, and he has his own he sells sneakers too, like sneakers and clothing, anything Funko Pops. So I'll definitely tag his link too. We work a lot together. He's helped me out with a couple ideas too for my brand. But shout out my boy Julius and shout out to Mr. Kuzet.
Yes. Hey, we gotta get the president on the Really Charlie podcast. You know,
how long is this running for?
I don't know. We got about 2 weeks. We got whatever, man. We want to do.
I'll get him towards the end.
All right.
I gotta put it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get him. You know what I'm saying? You know, the president gotta be fly.
Yeah. we got about 20 minutes, man.
But I seen something. There we go. Russell Ramus.
Yep.
With that whole substitute teacher. I don't know if he's aiming at me to be a substitute teacher. I don't even know if I could be a substitute teacher. I'm just a high school graduate.
Well, he was a substitute teacher. And,
he was. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I know you knew him when you were at Keith. He was definitely there. So, and you know, I got him on the radio with me. You know, we're doing our thing on Tuesdays, and
cool.
He likes his house music, you know, and so I have to play it every now and then. You know, got a quota one or two house music jams, you know, a week, and he does great weather. You know that?
Does he?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I got to tell you, in all seriousness, he has a podcast himself. It's called The Rush Show. So you need to talk to him about getting on that one also. And it's a good show, you know.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna add him up on Facebook too.
Yeah, Adam. You know, he's he clicks on everything, man. We on podcasts. He's got 50 million tabs open on the top, man. I said, Russell, relax, man. So
yeah, no.
you may need to give him some schooling on that laptop, you know. So whenever you're ready, we can bring the Cape Verdean president on. I could throw some videos on while you're doing your thing.
Yeah, you could throw in another video. I'll bring them out. And we got about 15 minutes left in the podcast.
Let me see. Want me to share them from your YouTube channel?
Yeah, you can share them from my YouTube channel. Make sure that everybody can like and subscribe. There's gonna be more stuff on it. Don't be so alarmed. I'm gonna be doing more work. But let me go grab the Cape Verdean president. Have everybody watch the video. I'll be back.
All right. Let's do this. We're gonna do a couple of things here. Like Adam, he is on his YouTube channel is Old Boy Adam, which is on the bottom line there. You know, let's throw some videos here. Let's see some of my TikTok stuff here. There's another one.
Some black people in this world you can rob, but an old Spanish man ain't that dude. You could jump out of the dark with a gun. You be like, Papi, give me all your money. He said, I don't give you nothing. You be like, Papi, you better give me your money before I shoot the shit out of you. He said, look, I'll give you $5, that's it.
Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie podcast, where you get a chance to really tell your story whether they're inspirational or educational. We just try to get people on here so we could say, really, Charlie? Let's see. Missing New Bedford. So Missing New Bedford, love to hear you talk. Of course, man. That New Bedford accent, Wicked and all that other Park, We don't know how to pronounce our R's, All right, let's see. As we're waiting for the Cape Verdean president, which is extremely funny. It is extremely funny. Definitely should be on TV. And you can find the Cape Verdean president on Old Boy Adam on his YouTube channel. Definitely like and subscribe, all the different videos. He's definitely doing his thing. Mr. Kuzer, local comedian, doing his thing. Had some comedy shows at Whites of Westport and sold out the house, definitely doing his thing. And the Cape Verdean president is definitely good stuff. I got Russell saying no, sir. It's crazy when you leave this area and you go elsewhere, and you can really notice, the accent and how we mispronounce so many words, and it's kind of hilarious. Like when you leave here and you go down south, and just hear the different, this different dialect, and you're kind of saying, man. Like when I moved away and I came back listening to my family and friends, and it sounded funny, it sounded comical. But here I am years later, and I'm right back to my New England accent. All right. So Russell, man, tell us about your show, man, in the comments section. What do we who's going to be the next guest coming up, Let us know, man. Got to advertise. We want to advertise on the Really Charlie podcast. This up and coming new show that we have, The Rush Show, which he also has a YouTube channel, The Rush Show. Please like and subscribe that. He's a good man, and got some interesting guests coming on. So, but please support your local podcasters that are out here doing their thing, whether it's sports, whether it's local artists, whether it's civic people, politicians, whatever it may be. Just continue to support these people because they're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of work just to get these things going. And so let me see. I hear you, Cheryl. Let's put Cheryl's comment on here. So great to see the community of New Bedford coming together and people growing and doing things. Yes, we are. Got to do it. It's makes the community go around. Takes a village, and that's an understatement. If everyone gets involved a little bit, and it could be a little bit in different groups. It can be a little bit in a whole community, but you take a little bit at a time, and people. Can't hear you, Adam.
Presidente Chiga.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cape Verdean president is here on Really Charlie podcast, and I want you all to know that he is a proud man of his heritage. He drinks grog, only one glass,
Espera, chama painha groguinho assim. Não esqueci grog, espera.
Oh, Michael, you want to talk about my figurine? Hey, listen, I did this. This is priceless. Oh, Groging, look at that. That I love it. I love it. You gonna share?
Mukre?
Yeah, share. Well, hey, I'll toast it. Look, water, Poland Springs. It looks like grog, but it isn't.
And
A strap.
ja, gente die merken die een Really Charlie podcast. Jump chiga en wat het jou Manchup? Ja, laat ze ligar op koe.
I love it. I love it. Hey, that might be a nice T-shirt for Cook. You know,
I know.
That might be a nice T-shirt for Cook. The strap and Kachoopa.
Mm-hmm. No, couple ideas. Y'all bust it out just real quick.
Yep.
I can't give out all my segments for my next I'll
All
tell
right.
people this. I have so whoever I'm kind of I just so over quarantine I got into Star Wars. Never watched Star Wars. I loved it. So
Yeah.
I got I've been working on this skit where it's gonna be like Star Wars style,
Nice.
and it's gonna start like how Star Wars will start, and that's gonna be my next K-Variant present skit, and it's gonna start because I know we've seen them for a while, so it's gonna do like the whole thing starting, and it's gonna be me in an all black suit with the
I
belt,
love it.
with the belt's gonna look like a lightsaber, and it's gonna be a bunch of people yelling at me Manchup, and I'm just hitting them with the belt.
Yeah. I love it. You better watch out, man. You may get your star your Hollywood star up in California, man. You keep this stuff up, man.
Yeah,
love it.
I've been slacking on it, but definitely gonna be back on it. Mr. Kuze hits me up all the time to do work, to do videos, but I just been like, honestly, I've been slacking.
No, you got to do it, man. It takes a few minutes to do it. So, all right, Adam, man. I really appreciate you coming on the Really Charlie podcast, and feel free anytime whatsoever you want to come on here. You just come on here. You might just want to chop it up about something that's going on, you know. All day we were chopping it up about Brian Flores and the NFL, you know, anything, any subject you want, you know, you want to talk about, you know, just hit me up and we'll do a flash podcast and we'll get you on here.
Man, can I just say one thing about that Brian Flores situation?
Yep.
Hey, he exposed the league, and like, all right. So when Colin Kaepernick happened, it was kind of on the fence with everybody. Like, it is what it is.
Yep.
Now this like obviously respect to Colin Kaepernick for what he did, stuck up for himself. But if they blackball Brian Flores from ever getting a job, it's gonna be the biggest issue in the NFL, and that's a fact.
Oh yeah, yeah.
NFL can't. And think about it, NFL it's probably one of the best seasons it's had in years.
Yes, it has.
Think about it. It's the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl. Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Usually we're talking about either like the Patriots, you know what I'm saying, the Chiefs or whatever. But Brian Flores deserved the job. Me as a Dolphins fan, I was hurt when they fired him because at the end of the day, we hadn't had back-to-back winning seasons since like 02, 03.
Yeah.
It's not he had the cards that were dealt to him wasn't the best favor. Miami hasn't been a powerhouse. Miami hasn't been a noticed team since Dan Marino, and he actually made us relevant. We beat like you got the Patriots. The Cowboys. We beat them twice this year. Nobody does that.
And you got to think about it. The Dolphins beat the Patriots once every year. Every single year, it's usually split 1-1, and the Dolphins do their job, you know. But the thing with Flores, they were playing for him. Look how fast he turned Howard around from that contract negotiation. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
The cornerback, you know, he was ready to go somewhere. He didn't want to play. He wanted to go elsewhere, you know. And they say that Flores was the one that turned him around to get him playing and being that all-pro that he is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he was definitely getting that team playing. And, hey, we got a vacancy in New England, man. I'll let him call the offensive plays, man. Belichick better call him. Well,
I don't know. After he exposed Belichick, I don't think he's gonna be getting called for Belichick. But
Well,
hey, but listen. Tell me now this ain't Bill Belichick, right? How do you mess that up?
Hey,
For me, because I know how petty Bill Belichick is, I think he did it on purpose.
know what? I could see him. I could see him being excited because whoever he knows in New York, and he knows plenty of people from the owner on down. Someone gave him a text, and he's like, "Wow, all right, he got the job." Even though that dude, he came from Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all, share some kind of, chemistry together, unity. But Brian Flores was a good friend of his, so we can't discredit that because they got a relationship just as long as almost Brady, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would have did it underhanded, but he is an old dude, and I could definitely see him like doing that drunk text thing, and
Yeah.
messing up about it, so but hey, he deserves a job. I hope he
He
gets one
definitely
somewhere.
deserves a job. I know there's 4 openings, but it's just crazy. All these coaches. Why doesn't Eric Bieniemy have a job? Byron Leftwich was gonna get hired by the Jaguars, but they lowballed him. Like
Yeah.
David Culley got 1 year. That was just to fill that vacancy and to fire him.
Mhm.
Like I'm not saying like obviously everybody should get a chance. I'm not, but these coaches are well qualified. The Chiefs have been in the AFC Championship for the last 4 years running.
Yeah.
The Dolphins have been consistent. The Bucks offense looks. Granted, Brady was there, but Byron Leftwich is good. Like he's actually a good offensive coordinator. Like
Yeah.
they were winning games without the pieces that Brady. It's not just Brady. You need coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so true.
So I don't know. I feel like hopefully there could be a change. Especially we had like a phenomenal NFL season.
Yeah, it was the best
Like
ever.
probably one of the best seasons. Like you don't know who was going to the Super Bowl.
That's it. Plenty of people lost some money, and anybody that won
definitely.
some money, there was on luck, because
I hope.
Go ahead.
The money game, but I hope everything changes as far as NFL because I love football and I know we all love football. It's like every Sunday it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you got. You just throw your team jersey on, shirt, and you just root. But
Yeah,
there's little things that just need to be fixed at NFL and that's it.
true.
And like,
I mean, I don't think anything could replace the NFL. However, we got that new football league coming up too. So, in I think 2 months, and so that's gonna start. But really, they gotta straighten out this coaching problem because when the Kansas City coach is not getting a job, Brian Flores is let go only because he's going against the owner on various issues, and then the games that New York's playing, and Denver's trying to come out squeaky clean with this, but the man's seen what he's seen.
Mm-hmm. And what's the crazy part?
Yep.
Denver put their team up for sale.
Wow.
They're already up for sale. They put it up yesterday.
Yeah.
So tell me now, they put their team up for sale, then Brian Flores comes out. That kind of don't make sense. That don't add up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's crazy. I mean, who wants to give up a team that's worth billions of dollars? They're trying to sell it, get rid of it. But Adam, great guest. And when you see the Cape Verdean president, tell him I said hello. And take a shot for me.
I got you. Hey, what's up? Are they doing the Cape Verdean Independence this year for us or what?
Yes.
So you know who's gonna be there.
That would be sweet. Hey, it's gonna be probably 1,000 selfies with you and everybody.
Hey, the Cape Verdean president love the kids, but I know about this. A part of the committee right now too, so I definitely want to be able. I'll probably try to work up a skit, but definitely would love to get the Cape Verdean president in the parade, waving, giving out hugs and kisses. Maybe shots of grog. Shots of grog while at it.
That's it, man. But all you got to do is sign up, man. Get it, get a car or a float or something, and you can get in that parade.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Love you, bro.
Thank you. Love you too. Anybody that needs cooked, hit me up. I don't have online store, but if I have to bring it to you, any local, I'll bring it to you. There's no problem. I take Cash App, Venmo. You can pay me in cash up front. It's not a biggie. I want everybody to wear my stuff. So feel free to hit me up. Anybody else that listens to the other part about the kids with the schools and stuff that need help, I'm 100% down to help. If you have kids you have a kid that maybe wants to drop out or anything, feel free to reach to me and I can link up and I can tell them stories too. Because sometimes these kids need somebody that used to be in their shoes. Because you can't tell them if you graduated on time and did all that stuff to you, like they don't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like somebody that did and went back, that's gonna motivate them more. Like, oh damn, so you do need school, man, and it's tough. So,
You can
my
do it, bro.
AirPod popped out.
Yeah.
I'm
the community as far as with kids.
All right, man. I support you 100%. You need anything from me, let me know. And Mr. Raymond says, good guy, nice show, of course. And this will be on Anchor and Spotify within the hour. I'll have it downloaded on there on my page. So but you need anything from me, you just call me, brother.
Same to you. Definitely gonna drop you off some Cooked. Everybody support Cooked and support Really Charlie Podcast. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate everybody that watched and who's gonna listen to on Anchor, Spotify. I appreciate the opportunity, Charlie. You ain't nothing been great to me and my family.
Thank you. Right back at you, brother. Love you.
Love you too, man. Have a good one.
You too. Take care. Oops.
Oh,
go ahead, do that again.
Cook.
I love it, man.
Thank you.
All right, Adam. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Awesome. Great podcast. Adam Soares making my podcast a great show this evening. Thank you for all the comments. Great comments. I appreciate it. And we're going to continue with the Really Charlie podcast tomorrow, 7 p.m. We'll have New Bedford High School standout Brian Rudolph on the podcast. So please continue to watch me. And on Friday, we want to make your mental health a priority. So please join me with Marvin Speller, Coach M100, when we talk about mental health, depression, so on and so forth. So please tune in. Got 2 more shows this week. All right. And don't forget the Rush Show and WNB1 Radio with chilled music and chilled hosts, where you get to listen to the music you love the most on WNB1 Radio. Take care, y'all. Have a great night.